I've heard of your adventure. My armor can help.
Seat's always open.
The wilds.
Hey,
sit down for a game of
back
stride.
for more, huh? Another round here? Heard you've been busy. As for me, I'm gonna need a few more of these before I get back to the forge.
Is there something on your mind?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Who is this Talland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Talland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Talland scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Talon has a shop here in Chainscrape.
Needs a challenge.
I could have a word with him first.
Enjoy.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you.
Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking.
Where were we? Ah! So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts. I am with a customer.
I'm not a customer.
I got it. Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red.
How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced,
Explosive. Done in one. Machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower.
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark in this world. I imagine traveling alone must be nice.
So she's your partner?
My apprentice and my sister. She's why we're out here. There was an incident. Another incident.
Involving explosives?
Ba-boom.
And Dad's precious homebrew. He shipped us out the next day.
Huh. Tell me more about this weapon of yours.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some Karja scholar who wandered out west. Had a scary drawing of a Tenakth warrior hunting with a kind of javelin thrower. Effective? Yes. Basic? Undoubtedly. But coming out here made me remember it. And I am on the brink of vastly improving the tool's archaic design.
Whereas I will perfect it.
I can use machine parts to enhance the user's throw, increase the projectile's velocity.
Well, Boomer here is adamant that enhancing the projectile is better. Namely with explosive tips.
Boomsticks.
Why not both?
That could work. There's one small snag. I need the parts to make the first working model.
Well, for starters, I'll need charger horns. Intact.
Yeah, that. Just be sure to shoot them off before the machine goes down. Otherwise,
But the real innovation, and keep it to yourself, is a fang horn rib.
There's a mean one east of here. Blow it sky high.
Boomer! You get him for me. It's yours. My treat.
You have a deal.
Best thing about the Forbidden West. No Karja.
Can't override that now. Need to get data from a cauldron if I can. There's the thing. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib. Shake off this wet. Got everything I need for Della and Boomer. Now, see about that weapon of theirs. I'll stash this away for later.
Nigga said this shit bright. Gotta be able to see, nigga. This is shit I keep telling you, you gotta play. What do you want, kid? Yeah, this one just came out not too long ago, a couple months ago.
I knew that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off.
Word.
Thanks.
That's it's mainly bows and like trip wires and shit like that on here. Ain't no, it's not a gun game.
Hi.
That's why I like it.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
It's kind of like a futuristic
boomsticks?
ghost.
You betcha.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No! Aw. Because we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Shit. Yeah, and it's American. Facts. I got it on Game Plus mode, so I mean, I started off with all my shit, but the first bows you just use like green and shit, like you gotta level them up, just like on what's the name? See, I got all the good shit because it's a plus game mode, but I started off with a whole bunch of these greens. Having to level them up and put gears and shit on them. Make them stronger. Different outfits and shit. Thank God I ain't gotta go through and get them now because I already got them. But yeah, this the one where the outfits that we had to get for the what's the name? It's crafted after this game. All the face paint and shit, you gotta fucking earn all that stuff. Outfits and different shit. Hit me on the phone, bro. I'll game share it with you. Yeah, it's a solo game. I forget how to do it, but yeah, hit me on the phone. I'll definitely game share it with you. Like my favorite game. like Ghost is yours. It's my favorite game. That's why I'm glad I got a cat. All I gotta do is hit the box once a day and empty that motherfucker. Or I get it. I think the first one is in the store for free, or is supposed to be free, if I'm not mistaken. With the new PlayStation Premium shit.
If I do say so myself. It clipped its wing and it crashed into the old tower up there.
I got them both. I think I don't know if I can game share both of them.
Which I will. It's the shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
First, that way you understand what's going on in the second one.
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we?
Oh shit.
On your blasted way.
What did he do? He chew it up or did he shit all over it? I'm sitting there cussing on the damn live. They gonna ban my stream. I don't never keep none of my streams no way. They always wind up getting banned for something. Alright, let me see. Where we going at? What are you meowing about, kitty? It's got a big map like Ghost too, honestly. Especially if they add the DLC onto it like they did the first one. You get to ride animals too. They ain't no worse though, you know.
people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye.
More machines on their way. Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Latasha. I'll help the Nora.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
And then you got, I love the slingshot drones. These are my favorite drones right here, these slingshot drones. It's like a big ass slingshot. Some of them electrify them and shock them. Some of them make them sticky. Some of them got flames. Some of them blow them up, depending on which one you got. Set traps and all that shit. Like this is a trap. It's, whoa. They blow up. Some of them do different shit. Electrified. Shit like that too. Scan and hold it in right there. Gives you your little scan mode or whatever you want to call it. You gotta kill animals and shit to get the hides and stuff so you can upgrade some of your gear. Like, that's some blue ones. Some of them come out purple, green. Just like the different things in the inventory. See, like, I can't, it won't let me see it doesn't matter workbench, but it'll tell you all the different stuff you need to upgrade. Like the boar, fox, squirrels, birds, shit like that you gotta shoot and kill. You collect the bone and hides and stuff like that. So you can hold more. As far as things to do, there's a lot to do, especially if you like doing like me and you do, like upgrading shit and the inventory and stuff like that. You gotta collect different plants and stuff. So that's for like the face paints and different color armors and stuff that you can get.
Careful not to let this stain my hands.
Get farther in the game. It's still the beginning, for real, for real. I ain't even got, see, I still got all that. I ain't even been over to yet. It's a big ass map, bro. I'm still at the very beginning of this bitch. He ain't gonna kick out old Snore Dog. Oh my. That should have been his name, y'all. Shit ain't that nigga Snory or some shit.
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Snory.
Bruised.
Instead of Nori, it's Snory.
Not buried. Our order will live to see
S-N-O-R-E.
another day.
It's Snory.
Are you
Hey.
sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora.
Get it. We don't get
We've
it.
crossed half the sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our sun priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off living somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it.
And
Savohar
on the new rug,
says it's
yeah.
not suitable for us. Who?
I'm surprised
sun
he's
priest.
still there now.
Our order has
That
made
you
it
keep
this
us from
far
seeing
thanks to
it.
his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
And the parkour party, you already see all that.
The difference being...
When the usurper Vlad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape. Tali. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. We will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Your priest, Savohar.
We in there.
You said he's been up there 3 days.
Yeah, you gotta tell me how the game share, bro. I don't know how to do that shit.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure.
Right.
But shelter looks like a more pressing concern.
Right. I ain't sure I remember my password, but we can try.
Your priest, Savohar.
Facts.
You said he's been up there 3 days.
I think I remember it though.
Meditation can't be rushed.
I ain't 100%.
So
What's up, Drag?
Meditating for days on end?
Well,
Facts.
it doesn't usually take
I see him online all the time.
but he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Yeah.
But shelter looks like a more pressing concern.
Yeah.
Look at yourselves.
Yeah, get on that new ghost there, son.
And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike.
Certain people.
You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Facts.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know We cannot stay here. But without Savohar to guide us,
Right.
Let me up there, and I'll convince him it's time to move on.
His meditation. If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. He's been up there for days.
Yes.
I ain't played it yet, but oh word! So you can get on the Vanguard shit and everything. Facts. I seen you on Black Ops earlier. Yeah, I just played the campaign. I ain't even seen it yet. My son played it. Right.